Welcome back to the channel. This is Trapti Parekh, legal intern at Lexis and Company. The Karnataka High Court denies bail to the person accused of rape or marriage with a minor girl and said personal law can't override POSCO or Child Marriage Restraint Act. The Karnataka High Court recently held that personal law cannot override special enactment such as Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act or Child Marriage Restraint Act or general laws like Indian Penal Code when it comes to heinous offences like rape or marriage with minor girl. In this regard, Justice Kate Natarajan said that though the second marriage is permissible under modern law, a person who marries or maintain a sexual intercourse with a minor girl, even with her consent, would be liable to punished under special law like POSCO and Section 375 of Indian Penal Code. The court said that though the second marriage is permissible under modern law, but the personal law cannot override the special law of POSCO, Child Marriage Restraint Act, and General Penal Code of this country. Merely the parties are modern, that does not mean that the petitioner accused number 1 has right to marry a minor girl by enacting and abducting her. The court rejected the bail plea of person accused of kidnapping and raping a minor girl. The accused, along with his wife, obtained the signature of the victim on a blank paper, and it is alleged that with his document he got marriage certificate in which the age of the victim was forged as 19 years. Later, the wife of the accused took the victim and left her in a house where the petitioner sexually assaulted her. After escaping the custody of the accused, a case was registered against the offender and he was remained to judicial custody. He was charged with offences punishable under Section 363 kidnapping, Section 342 wrongful confinement, Section 506 criminal intimidation, Section 376 punishment for rape of Indian Penal Code, and for offences under POSCO Act and the Child Marriage Restraint Act. After the petitioner approached the session judge for bail, which came to be rejected, leading to the present appeal before the High Court. The counsel for the petitioner submitted that the victim and the petitioner were in love and has eloped. Further, it was contended that their marriage in a presence of mutabli and the marriage was legally registered. On these grounds, application of bail was pushed. The government pleader strongly opposed the bail application. Before divining into the issue at the hand, the court noted two things. The first is that the victim was only 15 years of age, and the second is that the wife of the accused has abetted him in committing rape of the victim. The court observed that even if the victim, being underage, had given consent for abduction or marriage or sexual intercourse, her consent would be immaterial, considering her age. The court stressed that as the petitioner had stated that the victim had given her no objection in granting bail to him, the court highlighted that the no objection of the victim cannot be considered as it does not give a license to the officer to commit a heinous offences such as rape. The court gives the opinion that considering the same would be essentially mean diluting the special law enacted by the parliament. Therefore, the court proceeds to say that in the interest of public at large and with an intention to curtail such type of sexual offences, the court would ignore the consent of minor girl and giving no objection for granting bail to the accused. Such heinous crime, the court said, should be dealt with an iron hand. With these observations, the court proceeded to dismiss the bail application. I hope you liked my video. Please like, subscribe and watch. Thank you and comment. Thank you for watching.